First things first, man. How you feeling today?
I am feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, man. That episode,
Yes.
them 3 episodes got me a little shook, man. I watched it last night at work. Whew.
Yeah, you was up late watching. I saw you fucking text the chat at 3 in the morning,
Yeah,
bro.
I was watching it. I was waiting to save it for work, and I'm like, I'm gonna just watch all 3 episodes right there. And watching it at night, bro, that first episode 4 was like creepy.
Yeah.
Like it was like, I was like, whoa,
Creepy?
bro. It felt a little creepy, like when they went to the women, what's her name? When they went to the people.
Stanton.
Yeah, Stanton. Yep. When they went there, and then they went in the other dimension, and then they're like trying to figure out where the cloak is from, and the mom is like, "Oh no, you guys gotta get out of here!" Like I'm like, "Whoa!"
Like what is triggering that response? Yeah,
bro. I'm like, I'm like, tell us what's going on. Hold on, why am I ain't doing that? Okay. But yeah, like tell us what's going on. I'm like a little scared. I'm like,
facts.
Man. Spoiler warning before we get into how are you doing though? How are you doing though? By the way, actually, we didn't.
I'm excellent. I'm actually very excellent right now. I'm very excited. I'm very juiced up right now. Same thing that you're feeling as far as like the excitement from the show. I'm feeling the same thing. We got 3 new episodes of Ironheart last night. For those who don't know what we're talking about, Ironheart season 1 is finished, and I think it went out with a bang.
It went out with a bang, bro. A bang. Spoiler alert for Ironheart full series. If you haven't seen it, click off this video right now. We're gonna get all into it. But bro,
so do you want to do like episode, or do you want me to just give you the floor and just let you say whatever your initial thoughts are? I got thoughts too.
Yeah, we could just go into it because I think there's like no better way to start than Mephisto is finally in the MCU, and we called it. Like we was trying to figure out where the cloak is getting his powers from, who he's talking to. He clearly was talking to someone he apparently sold his soul to or something. Whatever was going on with that cloak stuff. He's clearly talking to somebody, and we find out it's Mephisto. And
yes,
bro, like
played by the one and only Sacha Baron Cohen.
A fucking
also known as Borat.
What a fucking performance, bro! When he kept changing accents, like just that was like it gave me Kang vibes, like from Loki. Like when we first got introduced to Kang, like just the performance. Yeah, bro, and I was shook when he said, I have several clients, and that kind of showed me, teasing me, are we gonna get Ghost Rider soon? Because you make a deal with the devil. But yeah, man, Mephisto was just, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I never would have expected to be in an Ironheart series, but shit,
it makes the most sense.
It does. I love what they did. You could go into it and we can go more, but what was your main?
So when Sasha came out, bro, it was like a moment, because like I looked at it from the perspective as the fan of the MCU, but also an actor.
Yeah,
the way he just owned his space, I was like, he's putting on the motherfucking master class right now with his ability, right? You compared it to He Who Remains when Jonathan Majors first popped in, right? Dominance, brilliance. Man, he reminded me of Remick. Because I was afraid.
Yeah.
I was afraid. I'm gonna tell you, through the whole 3 episodes, this is how I knew it was good. I sat on the edge of my bed the entire 3 episodes, and my heart was doing this shit.
Bro, same.
I did not relax for the whole almost 3 hours.
I literally text the chat, like, just chills. And this is the episode 4, like, slowly building up to it. I literally was like, it was like an element of horror, Like, I'm like, whoa, where is this going?
When Shorty showed, what's her name, Zelma. First of all, Zelma is incredible.
I want to see more of that character.
If I had to rank the Ironheart characters, bro, I'm not even joking. She's probably in my top 3.
Top 3.
Yes.
For For sure.
She's incredible.
For sure.
But when she showed that she could do the spells, and then she mentioned the Kamatage, her and her mom. Shout out to her mom, Kree Sumner. Mm-hmm. She's incredible as well. But then we said, "Have you heard of Doctor Strange?" I was like, "Oh." And then she gave you the game on, hey, there's this being called Dormammu.
Literally, I'm like, whoa.
And here's the thing. We know Dormammu might be kicking that door in again pretty soon. He briefly did it in Doctor Strange.
He's supposed to be in Doctor Strange too. Three.
But he might be somewhere else too.
Yeah.
But my point that I'm getting at is that I knew Dormammu was not behind Parker.
Yeah.
But the fact that now Riri is hip to the idea of Dormammu, and then she sees something much bigger than Dormammu, which is Mephisto.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, homie.
Dude.
Come on, homie. I had a couple notes specifically, bro, about it.
Mm-hmm.
A few moments that I want to take away really quick. That was around Mephisto, right? When they were in the elevator, and Parker was like, "Well, I need more. I've given you everything you wanted." And he said, "But I still want more. It feels empty." Yeah, nigga, because you gave him your soul.
Exactly.
You will always feel empty if you compromise your integrity, your morals, and your soul for whatever you want in this world. You cannot lose yourself. You gave. He said, and then Mephisto, well, Allah wanted something you won't miss. Well, he missed his soul now, don't he?
I'm gonna take it a step farther. This is like a prime example of you could have it all, but if you don't have no one to share it with, you know how he pushed everyone away, lost all his so-called family. His cousin died, his group left him and everything, all because he was being greedy. He wanted to keep chasing that money, and ended up.
But why was he getting deeper into that? Because of the hood, bro.
The hood was, taking over from him.
At some point, the hood became the Goblin mask, and when John died, he refused to take it off. In each moment, he got darker and darker.
You see it based off of his appearance too. It's just.
Exactly.
Scary.
What about the spoon?
The spoon, when you see, I love that. I love that you get a little glimpse of Mephisto, and I love that they didn't give it to us like completely, because it would be a little weird to just show that in a Disney Plus series. We need that in a movie. We need to see that reveal.
Not even just that. It's the same thing as Parker. I'm never going to reveal myself as a demon first.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Same thing as Remick. Remick showed his final form later.
I gotta get you to trust me.
I'm gonna give you the human side and just show you, hey, it's pretty good over here.
Yeah,
it's sunshine and rainbows. So they're gonna slow walk that dog, man.
Okay, now let's get into the big thing that happened at the end. Riri. I actually love the character arc, and it kind of was like, it like built up to this, like in a way, it was showing like she would do anything to be able to have her have Natalie back, like, because even when she said like I don't know what I would do without her, like she called her glitch, like she needed her, and when she lost Natalie after she built the new suit and the magic I put in there, it kind of was like I was seeing like, bro, she might go down the deep end to get Natalie back, whatever it took. I thought first the sacrifice for the magic was losing Natalie, and I thought it was gonna be a matter of what if she might do something that what's his name did, what's the hood's name? I'm forgetting his name.
What you mean? But what did he do? You talking about Parker?
Yeah, what Parker did, like basically. What did he want the most in life? That was when Mephisto asked him, and I kind of seen like, maybe she might do something similar or sell her soul or something, whatever. Because I know, I'm just forgot his name again. Oh my God, Parker. I know Parker he sold his soul in order to have that power or whatever. Like you could see, and when she lost Natalie, I thought she would go down a similar rabbit hole, and when he offered that to her and she didn't just completely turn him away, I was like, oh my God, this girl's really about to sell her soul. She's really about to do that. And she ended up, I don't know, bro. I think it was built up like perfectly.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I don't think she did it.
She shook his hand.
Did she?
Did you see when the thing?
Oh, why do you think they cut the scenes up the way they did? How do we know what is and what isn't a vision? How do we know?
We don't know.
I think they left it open to interpretation. Bro, I think they left it open to interpretation on purpose. It could be real. It could be real. But for my rooting interest, I hope it's not.
You don't want to see Riri sell her soul. I get it.
No, no.
But I think it's in character.
Unlikable.
I think it's in her character. I think she has to build up. I think she's still going through her character arc, and I think it's very in her character. Like, she would have done anything to protect her loved ones, protect her family. Even when she was talking to him, she said, "This is only going to affect me, right? It wouldn't have, it's not going to put anyone else at risk." That's even more
why I think she didn't do it. I think they wanted to set it up to make it look like she was all the way in, just for them to show that she learned from the mistakes of basically, because she all the mistakes that she made plenty of mistakes. She ruined Ezekiel's life.
Yeah. Now that's
a lot of people.
He's coming for her.
I feel so bad for that man. I feel terrible for him. But my point that I'm making is that I think the arc that she's on, I don't think she will make a mistake that big after you just watched what happened to Parker.
I personally feel like she would. And I feel like that was the perfect moment for the devil to come into her life and test her. And I think she, at that moment, was vulnerable enough to fall for it. And she did. That's how I feel.
Hey, man.
Natalie was
I'm a person that believes that I don't think God gives you temptation that you can't handle. This right here is a temptation. We're going to find out if she can handle it or not. I personally think there's a reason they didn't show the full shake. I think she might have slapped that motherfucker's hand away. There's a reason they cut and glitched the scenes together.
Yeah, I like
There's reasons why they left it open.
I like that it could be open to interpretation, but I think story-wise, it would be a lot better if you made it where she did make that deal. And Parker going to Zelma at the end, at the post-credit scene, that kind of further pushes it for me that is the case, that she did make a deal with the devil. And I think that Zelma and Parker are going to come up with a way to help out Parker, and then eventually maybe help Riri. So, that's how I feel.
Elaborate.
That's how. Well, he went up to Zelma and was asking questions, because his whole body is basically taking. He sold his soul,
Right. So I'm talking about what you said about Riri though. How do you get to that?
Oh, how do I think that it would be better story wise, or?
You know what I'm saying you said that further confirmed that she took the deal because he went to the shop.
No, I don't think. I'm saying story wise, I think it just makes more sense to go that route instead of give the audience blue balls that she said no. But I think him going to Zelma is a solution. You feel me? They might find a solution toward helping Parker, and then maybe eventually helping Riri. That's how I feel. But
I just think her saying no does more for her character than her saying yes.
I think being redeemed could do a lot more, because I just think she still has a lot to learn.
This is redeeming.
I think she still has a lot to learn. She
telling him no is actually very redeeming.
But
because she made multiple choices that were against her better judgment that did negatively end up impacting people.
But do you really think she would be at that point where she just lost Natalie? You think she would say no when he's offering her a chance to get Natalie back? Do you think
see this is the thing, from a writer perspective, that's what the writer's supposed to do. The writer is supposed to make it look like it's the obvious choice to say yes. That's what I think.
I don't think it was an obvious choice to say yes, though.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is an obvious choice.
To sell your soul?
Not realistically.
You said for the audience.
That moment, you just explained why the choice is easy for her.
No, I think
she lost Natalie. It just happened. Everything is happening to her.
I don't think selling your soul is an easy choice. I'm saying for a writer's perspective,
bro. I'm saying from a writer perspective, you build that shit up and make it look like she's going to do it.
I don't
That's
know.
that's what a writer is going to do.
Okay.
I mean, because if she turns him down immediately and doesn't give him any action, then it's like, all right, there's no point of the scene. I'm more curious to see how is she able to walk away. Does he just let her walk out the door? Does she have to look over her shoulder after turning him down? That's what I would like to see. Because she gonna have enemies regardless.
I don't think she.
But if you turn him down, but if you do, then what?
Does he just let you walk out?
Problem. You don't know. Remember Parker let Ezekiel walk away? Next thing you know, the nigga didn't have no powers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
I'm going the route she sold her, so.
Okay.
I'm fully.
We gonna put this out there.
Yeah, I'm
you say she did. I say she didn't. We will see season. So. Hopefully, we get a season 2 fast. Because I don't think any MCU show actually doubled back in season 2 other than Loki.
Yeah. Hawkeye's incredible and working too. I like Hawkeye too.
We gonna see if they do it correctly because apparently Renner ain't gonna be a part of it.
Renner's not gonna be in it. They didn't offer him the same.
I don't want to watch a fucking Hawkeye without Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now I do want to say I didn't really like Parker's character arc. I didn't really like it. I didn't because I felt like it was like that was it. Like you did all this just to get money. Like I thought it would be a lot more. I get his dad disowned him when he was young and everything. He wanted to be rich and powerful, but I thought it would be a little more depth to it. It felt like you just sold your soul to be rich, and I get the people do that. I get, you feel me, but it just felt a little like that was it. I kind of wanted more.
No, you got to read between the lines, bro.
Kind of wanted more. What?
You got to read between the lines. When he walked into his dad's mansion, he basically said, "I own all of your companies now. Now I'm coming for the throne." He didn't tell Mephisto that. But you saw how Mephisto read Riri's mind with the Natalie thing. He didn't have to say it black and white. I think that was his real motivation to strictly get revenge on the man that was supposed to be his hero that gave up on him after his mother passed away.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was about. He said, "I want to be king." King of what? The empire his father built. That's what I think anyway. Yeah. I mean that's what played out.
Yeah,
because if it was just about rich, he'd have been robbing banks and shit and robbing random people. Like,
I mean, he was, but yeah, I get it. He was taking all his companies.
It looked like all of the deeds that he was making them sign were connected to each other.
It's just, I don't know. It felt a little flat to me, like that. I don't know, but you're right. You're right. Okay. I get it.
What do you think about Anthony Ramos as Parker Roberts?
He was phenomenal. Like acting wise, he was menacing. He was really good. I'm about to be ready in a second. He was amazing, bro. And even that end scene, the end fight with him and Riri, when he was turning into a demon, I was scared for her.
Yeah, see, I saw some people say he wasn't menacing, say he wasn't as frightening as he should have been. I think they walked him into it because half the series he was still human, and after John died, he started wearing a hood even more, and the hood brought the devil out of him. He wasn't the devil; it was the hood itself.
You could see all the dark little powers coming out as soon as Riri took the hood off of him. You just seen it was like he got holy water thrown on him or something like that. The way it was
absolutely yes, because it became him because he wore it the entirety of the last 2 episodes or 3 episodes.
Yeah, he took it off like once or something. But
how much time do you have?
I got like less than 10 minutes, but we got some time. Come on.
Okay, a few questions for you. 1, where do you rank this amongst MCU series? That's the first question.
Ooh. I definitely think it's in the top tier. Like it's up there with the Lokis. I might like this more than WandaVision because I didn't really like the ending of WandaVision. I think, but WandaVision was good. Do we count like original Daredevil, like the Netflix ones, or just what they did with Born Again?
Everything Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Well, okay, so yes. Daredevil counts?
That Disney Plus produced.
Disney Plus produced.
Yes.
Top 3. Top 3 for sure. I think it's with Loki and WandaVision. And I think Hawkeye has it's up there, but I like this a lot more. I like Hawkeye though. But yeah, this top 3 for sure. And it's interchange. I think it's between 2 and 3.
You have Hawkeye over Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah, I didn't really like the Flag Smashers. I liked it. I like Bucky and I like Sam's relationship. I didn't like the villain. I think they should have made Secret Agent the villain. Like the
I don't hate that.
Yeah,
I don't hate. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't really like the terrorist shit.
I definitely have. Well, I think the terrorism made sense, and bringing Zemo back, and then having the Wakandans involved. There was a lot of good in that.
The original thing that they were gonna do for it, it was gonna be like some virus or something that they were gonna do, but they didn't do it because of COVID. They had like changed. They had like switched it up. Like it was something that was gonna be super fucking good, but they didn't want to get woke or some shit. But,
got you.
Right. What about you?
I have Ironheart. I have Ironheart in the S tier for sure. It's up there.
Okay.
It's up there. I think Loki is clear cut number 1 as far as MCU shows go, and I think Ironheart is number 2 or maybe even number 1, bro. Because I think Loki gets the edge because it has 2 seasons. But if I compare season 1 Loki to season 1 Ironheart,
I think Loki was better though.
Loki might have the edge, but them last couple episodes when Riri had the White Castle scene, bro, and they stole the suit and then she whooped their ass in the White Castle.
Let me say
and then Natalie broke off the chick. Oh my god!
Let me say, hey, did this second half of Ironheart not give you Iron Man 3 vibes, bro? And we love Iron Man 3.
That's where I was going, bro. That entire White Castle thing, that was the most Tony Stark coded shit I seen, bro.
It was like loved it, bro. I loved it.
I was celebrating like my team just won the Super Bowl,
bro.
When she broke that truck.
Oh my god, she said.
And then he got out the truck, and then she flinched at me. Said, "All right, I'm good. You got it.
Bro, that scene.
Shout out to Clown too. Shout out to Clown not selling Riri and and Ezekiel out. That was fine.
I was scared for Clown, like because it seemed like Parker was like unstable. I was really scared. I thought he was gonna kill everybody. But yeah, no, shout out Clown for sure.
He tried to kill what's homie name? I forgot his name. But he tried to choke bro out.
Mm-hmm.
My other question is, when is the next time you think we see Mephisto?
I think
now
Doomsday.
They're gonna start sprinkling him in like they did Thanos.
Yeah,
like they were
that's what I was saying. I think he might be one of the next big bads. I think we're gonna see him in Doomsday. We have to.
I'm gonna tell you. I think we're gonna see him right before Doomsday.
You don't think Fantastic Four? Oh, Spider-Man!
I think he's going to offer Peter a deal.
Spider-Man!
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I forgot. That's genius.
I think he's going to pop
I forgot Spider-Man was next. Yeah, after Fantastic Four.
I want a dark Spider-Man.
And there's a comic where he did that. I think it was Mary Jane had died or whatever. He made a deal with, or it was something. He made a deal with Mephisto, and he ended up like everybody. Well, I think it was to forget his identity or some shit. Everybody to forget it, and then like his whole life got kind of reset or something. It was like this reset Spider-Man.
I'm gonna tell you, I'd rather see
bring back May. I think that's the way to bring back May. Look, I'll get you back your life, but you sign this. And then you can lead that to a black suit art. Because
Mephisto's bigger than the villain, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't just a villain, bro. Like he's like literally fucking Lucifer.
Shit. Yeah, he's literally orchestrating shit.
He's literally Lucifer.
Hey man,
bro.
Ghost Rider's on the way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Per Shams Charania, DeAndre Ayton is officially a Los Angeles Laker.
Nice. Boom. Nice.
Ghost Rider's coming up soon. But yeah, I think he's gonna pop up in Queens. I think he's gonna fuck with Peter Parker, bro. He has nothing. He has nothing to lose. Now that's somebody who might take a deal like that because he literally has nothing.
Yeah.
Riri still got her mom. She still got Xavier. Xavier's dope as hell, by the way. She still got people. You just don't have Natalie, and I love Natalie.
She got Natalie back now.
The scene when she was outside dancing, she said, "I'm dancing away my anxiety." I was crying. She did not have Natalie back.
I assure you, she signed a deal with the devil, bro. You could be fighting it, but I'm pretty sure she did, bro. It was a dream. I'm 100%.
Just like the suit didn't blow up against Parker. That was a hologram.
So amazing, bro. I was almost mad. Like, did they really just destroy her suit as soon as they started fighting, and then her using that genius? I said, thank God. I said they're gonna shit on this show if they really do that.
But here's the thing, though. Yeah. This is where my questions with Marvel lie, and we can close, bro. Mephisto's coming out now, but ain't this the kind of dude that you think will go fuck with Wanda?
He should have. That's what I'm saying. And this is
still.
This is the
I think we're going to see him everywhere going forward.
Now we are. They should have did that from the get-go, but I think it was so Marvel was so all over the place. Kevin Feige couldn't oversee everybody. Everybody doing their own thing. That was the problem. If everybody was there, I feel like Mephisto would have been, you feel me, orchestrating that a lot of shit.
No. As much as I love WandaVision, the reason why I have it maybe not 1 or 2 is because there's a lot of things that they could have done that they did not do. Mm-hmm. That's one of them. Yeah, Mephisto would have been perfect in that fucking world.
He should have been. He was supposed to be. Everybody thought he was. Everybody thought he was, bro. He was supposed to be.
I think he has to be the next big bad. I don't know what's gonna happen with Doctor Doom, but Marvel can have multiple big bads, bro.
Yeah. And also I do want to say Doctor Strange 3, they are supposed to be dealing with Dormammu. I think they could also be dealing with this Mephisto problem as well. I think that's a good movie to go into about it.
Secret Wars?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro, if you got people turning dark and taking deals with the devils and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah. Battle World. Be crazy.
Hey, bro. Marvel is back.
Hey,
and I'm not saying
cooking.
This,
I agree.
Left, but Marvel did have a stretch where they wasn't hitting. Yeah. It was hit miss.
Miss. Hit.
I know. Look, I know my boy Captain America 4. Everybody don't love it. I think it's a decent enough movie to say I can respect it. Thunderbolts is a smash. Ironheart is a smash. Fantastic Four, and then we go to Spider-Man and Doomsday. My God.
Yeah, bro. And then we got Eyes of Wakanda.
Shout out Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler's cooking. All right. Before we go, give us a number score. What do you give to Ironheart for season 1? 1 through 10.
Episodes 3 through 6, I give a straight 10.
Okay.
1 and 2,
series as a whole.
I got you like in the 8. I'll give you a solid 9 for a show, bro.
For a show,
I'm so serious.
I'll give a 8.5. 8.5. I think they nailed the ending. They nailed
Last
the
night
ending.
was perfection.
Perfection.
4, 5, 6 was perfection.
And yes. I loved every single title card as well. Fire.
Oh, that was hard. Mm-hmm. And that was hard.
I would love a Spider-Man show, and I feel like a Miles Morales show would be amazing. Like, this is the blueprint. You feel me?
It fit this. That's what I said last week. That it fit this world. This feels like a show you put Miles in.
And I love how she was broke, and it was realistic ways of how she was able to create her suit and all that. That's super dope. Yeah, the car, genius. Her mom. Yeah, that was fire.
So and you said 8.5.
8.5.
Which is 85%.
Yeah.
I said 9, which is 90%.
Yeah, season as a whole.
Rotten Tomatoes has it. You can't even see it. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 86%.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And they working their way up. You feel me? Nah, that's fire though. That's fire. But Ironheart season 1. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. It's amazing. We will not steer you guys wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nate, Ryan, I need an audition for season 2, bro. You get an audition.
Yeah.
No way around it.
Cam gonna sign that deal too.
Oh, I'll sign an NDA.
Yep. All right. Make sure you guys.
Hey man.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you guys think of the show. All right.
Yes. Cam and IC, attention to detail. We out of here.
Yes, sir.